I have the power. I have the power to create positive change in my life. I have the power to shape my reality. I have the power to let go of what no longer serves me. I have the power to trust myself. I have the power to trust my decisions. I have the power to grow every day. I have the power to heal every day. I have the power to evolve every day. I have the power to overcome challenges. I have the power to be resilient in every situation. I have the power to align my actions with my values. I have the power to set healthy boundaries with ease. I have the power to create a life I love. I have the power to honor my needs and my truth. I have the power to begin again at any moment. I have the power to choose hope even in uncertainty. I have the power to turn setbacks into strength. I have the power to trust the timing of my life. I have the power to show up fully as myself. I have the power within me always. I have the power to choose calm over chaos. I have the power to pause and breathe deeply. I have the power to regulate my emotions with care. I have the power to shift my mindset gently. I have the power to protect my energy. I have the power to move forward at my own pace. I have the power to trust my inner guidance. I have the power to stay present in this moment. I have the power to soften resistance. I have the power to create safety within myself. I have the power to rewrite old patterns. I have the power to choose thoughts that support me. I have the power to release fear. I have the power to welcome peace into my life. I have the power to respond and not react. I have the power to honor my boundaries. I have the power to trust my healing process. I have the power to meet challenges with courage. I have the power to be gentle with myself. I have the power to keep going even when it's hard. I have the power to create balance in my life. I have the power to choose rest without guilt. I have the power to care for my nervous system. I have the power to remain centered and steady. I have the power to choose my perspective. I have the power to create a positive reality. I have the power within me to overcome any challenge I face. I have the power to shape my destiny. I have the power to achieve my goals. I have the power to set healthy boundaries. I have the power to honor my needs. I have the power to attract abundance into my life. I have the power to attract success into my life. I have the power to heal. I have the power to grow. I have the power to continuously evolve. I have the power to make a difference in my life. I have the power to make a difference in the lives of others. I have the power to trust my intuition. I have the power to make confident decisions. I have the power to release doubt and step fully into my greatness. I have the power to speak my truth with confidence. I have the power to speak my truth with grace. I have the power to direct my thoughts towards positivity. I have the power to control how I react to stress. I have the power to replace limiting beliefs with empowering truths. I have the power to choose joy. I have the power to quiet my inner critic. I have the power to remain calm. I have the power to release anxiety. I have the power to embrace peace. I have the power to forgive myself. I have the power to forgive others. I have the power to nurture my mental well-being. I have the power to reframe challenges as opportunities. I have the power to focus on what truly matters. I have the power to be patient and gentle with myself. I have the power to detach from negative outcomes. I have the power to create mental clarity. I have the power to choose faith over fear. I have the power to master my emotional responses. I have the power to be resilient in the face of setbacks. I have the power to trust my own instincts and judgment. I have the power to cultivate optimism every morning. I have the power to break free from old, unhelpful patterns. I have the power to generate my own happiness. I have the power to think big and achieve more. I have the power to feel fully. I have the power to remain strong. I have the power to choose presence in this moment. I have the power to interrupt negative self-talk. I have the power to choose to see the good in everything. I have the power to maintain my focus on my goals. I have the power to welcome positive change. I have the power to be my own greatest source of encouragement. I have the power to define my own reality. I have the power to trust myself in every season. I have the power to create peace from within. I have the power always and in all ways. I thank you for joining me here today. Before we end, I'd like to remind you of these facts of life as always. You are powerful beyond what you realize. You are in control of how you respond to life. You are capable of choosing calm in any moment. You are grounded, steady, and resilient. You are able to shift your thoughts with intention. You are safe within yourself. You are strong enough to face what comes next. You are allowed to move at your own pace. You are resilient even when things feel hard. You are focused, centered, and empowered. You are allowed to choose yourself. You are strong enough to begin again. You are grounded in your truth. You are always more powerful than your fears. You are capable. You are amazing, and you have the power within you to change your life. Know this to be true. Claim it as yours now, always, and forever. I thank you again for joining me here today. If you enjoyed these affirmations, please consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing, and sharing with someone you love. If you'd like to support this channel further, please consider buying me a coffee at the link below. Lastly, and as always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I could not do it without you. As always, and with love, take care and make a difference.